Hey everybody, I'm Cassandra Solano. I'm a licensed clinical social worker in the state of California and a conscious relationship coach. So I really help people get clear on how their past, how their childhoods, how those old stories from those past traumas is showing up and has shaped you and is impacting your current adult relationships. Because once we get that clarity and we're able to really name things and give a vocabulary for it, we're able to start feeling some mastery over these things and to get unstuck, to break out of old patterns, to start getting clear on our values and living a life intentionally and on purpose. So, a huge part of that is really getting clear on your family dynamics from your childhood family of origin, whatever that looked like, and the roles that you played in your family. So quick reminder, if you haven't yet, vote early or make sure that you put on that time and date in your calendar to vote. Okay, so moving on. So according to family systems theory, the family system is this entity, it's this energy that exists kind of that encapsulates everyone in the family. And the system over time gets used to functioning a certain way, and everyone in the system has a different role. So I use the analogy of like a car motor, and there's all these different parts in a car motor that make it run, right? We have like the alternator, and we have the gas pump or the fuel pump, all these different parts that make it work and to help it run the way that it's supposed to. But what if the way that the motor's running like sucks? What if it's dysfunctional? What if it's hurting people? What if it's holding you back from really living authentically or being yourself or following your own hopes and dreams? Well, then you might need to like change parts. Like if you have been, I don't know, an alternator your whole life and you're like, actually, I don't even want to be in this engine anymore. I want to go be a steering wheel. And it's a cheesy analogy, but you get the point. The rest of the engine is not going to like it very much because it's not going to be able to keep functioning as it's been functioning when you decide to change your role. So there's going to be resistance, there's going to be pushback. It's going to be difficult, and that's why getting support is so key. We're going to be talking more about family roles and family systems and dealing with our families of origin, whether or not you still have contact with them, or whatever your family of origin looked like for you in month 1 and 2, that's November and December of 2020, in the Head and Heart online community. The doors are still open for that if you're watching that before Wednesday, October 29th. The doors will be closing at noon. So if you're watching this after, I'm sorry that we missed you, but keep your eyes open. We'll be reopening doors in spring of 2021. So I want to just tie this up with keeping in mind that you have played a role in your family, whether it was the scapegoat or the black sheep, maybe the hero child, the invisible child, maybe you've been the flying monkey for the narcissistic parent. Maybe you've been like the caretaker, or kind of the middleman, the people pleaser. Like there's no like right or wrong way to kind of conceptualize the role that you played, but it is important to identify that so you can really say, oh, look, this has been playing out in my adult relationships in this way, or I keep kind of replaying that same role that I know in my adult relationships. And the reason why you do that is because it's how you learn to survive. It's how you learn to survive your family of origin. And if there was dysfunction, abuse, neglect, toxicity, alcoholism, mental illness, like all those things involved, like you did a great job. You did a great job at taking on whatever role you need to take to survive. And now you don't have to be in survival mode anymore. You don't have to keep doing what you've always been doing to survive. And you might even be finding that continuing to do what you've been doing is actually causing you problems in relationships. Like if you've always been the people pleaser and you're people pleasing in your adult relationships or not setting boundaries, the relationships might not turn out to be how you want it to be. You may not be getting your needs met. You may be continuing to experience some sort of dysfunction in your adult relationships. And you can see that pattern kind of continuing to arise. So let's thank that part of you that took on that role at such a young age to help you survive, and know that you can break free. But sometimes when we're breaking free, we need support. And if you are interested, I would again love to invite you to join the Head and the Heart community. We'll be going way more into depth in this. I'll be providing you some coaching on this if you need support in the next 2 months. So check out that link in my bio, and I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you're having a great day. Bye.